So, when you're a dad, all you want on this planet is to be a superhero to your kids. And when you get diagnosed with IBD, it can raise a question in your mind whether or not your superpowers are gone. You're going to be tired, you're going to be sick, you're going to be in pain, and you're going to feel like you can't do those super dad things that you used to always do. And if I were to talk to a dad who was newly diagnosed with IBD, the one thing I would say is, dude, you are still every inch a superhero, and you can still be every inch that superhero to your kids. There's going to be some creativity in terms of how you do that. You may have to read books instead of going out and playing tag. You may have to listen to music on the couch instead of getting up and have a dance party. But you will still be that superhero to your kid no matter what. You're awesome, and you got this.
Hello, fellow dads in the US. My name's Luke Eskin, and I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease at the age of 14. I got married at the age of 21, and when I found out my wife was pregnant in my 30s, I decided to go ahead and get an ileostomy. So my son and my bag are both 7 years old right now, and they have both changed my life so much for the better. I actually told my son the other day, I said, Harry, you inspire me to want to be a better human being. And he said, did I always inspire you, Dad, even when you were a little baby? And I said, no. Obviously, because I was born in the 70s and you were born in 2013. And then we had a real moment. I was talking about his mum and me, and that before he came along, I was scared of the idea of becoming a dad. And he said, what were you scared of, Dad? And I thought about that for a good long while, particularly about the times in my 20s and early 30s when I was housebound with my illness for a long period of time. There were times where I could barely get out of bed. And eventually I said, I guess I was scared that I wouldn't be a good dad. And Harry leaned forward and he put his little hand on my shoulder and he said, but Dad, you're not a good dad. And look, I don't know what the moral of that story is exactly. I don't know if it helps anyone. But as far as I can see, kids accept the world as they find it. They accept you as you are. They don't judge you for being tired or sick. They really don't have any expectations or demands of you other than that you love them and spend time with them and, of course, buy them every little piece of plastic crap that they want the minute they want it. So my advice to all the dads is be good to yourselves, fellas. Make time for yourselves. Connect with your friends, the people you feel comfortable being around, and do what you need to do to enjoy this great gift of being a dad. Don't ever feel you need to hide your illness from the people who love you. In fact, you might just end up teaching your kids how to be kind human beings, and that's a great gift, not only for them, but for the whole world. So please have a great day, fellow dads. You deserve it. Thanks.
Hey there. This is Christian Henley, local president of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation here in St. Louis. Wanted to wish all of you a happy Father's Day. And if there's one thing that I could say to all the newly diagnosed is that life has changed. You're going to see that. But I think that what the devil intended for harm, God can turn into good. And that you guys are absolute warriors. And you got to take this thing head on. You got to eat the right foods. You got to make sure you stay on top of your medications. But the research and technology that's available today is so profoundly past where it was 20 years ago whenever I started having issues with Crohn's. You guys are in a much better position to fight those battles today. So have a wonderful, happy Father's Day. And here's to each of you warriors that are out there.
Afternoon, gentlemen. My name's John Roman. I've had Crohn's disease now for almost 20 years, and I also happen to be a father of 3. My oldest, Paisley, who's 8, my son, Cohen, who's 6, and my youngest daughter, Hadley, who is 2. I'm just here to give you guys some encouragement. I know you've recently been diagnosed with IBD, and you're just not sure what to expect as far as maybe the disease goes, how it's going to impact you with your children, with your life. You guys are rock stars. You're supermen. IBD does not have to be and will not be your kryptonite. You're going to find strength in ways you never knew that you had. I know that I have personally. I've grown so much as a person, and I can't even imagine what my life would be like had I not gotten Crohn's. So hang in there, guys. You got this. Happy Father's Day.
Dear IBD warriors, greetings from Estonia. I want to wish you happy Father's Day. If you've been just diagnosed with IBD and you have children, then you probably are thinking, what if I have give the disease to my children? Don't worry, we all do think this dark thoughts, but trust me, we are all working hard to find cure for the IBD. Today we live a lot better than we did 10 years ago, so you don't have to worry. Your children, if they should have disease, are pretty much fine. Enjoy the Father's Day, enjoy your children, enjoy the life, stay strong, stay positive, and let's find the cure. Have a great Father's Day.